All right, let's get started. Mikey came over to watch cartoons.
JJ, are you waiting for someone? Who's ringing your doorbell?
I don't know who could be calling me. Wait, it's Tomatoes. What do you want from us? You're bothering us.
I'm so glad you're both here. It would have been really hard to find you in the village. I brought you a present. I really want to play a game with you, but to do that, you have to become really small. This potion will do just that.
JJ, I can't believe it! Tomatoes really turned us into little guys. What are we going to do now? Why did he do that?
I don't know, but he's definitely up to something. We have to follow him and see what he does. Tomatoes really is a real bandit. Oh no, friends. Tomatoes also blew up the TNT to destroy our house. He decided to ruin our lives.
Ha 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 ha, that really looks great. I made you small so you wouldn't interfere with me taking over the village. I also destroyed your house so you couldn't live in peace.
Tomatoes, what do you want from us? You want to take over the village? We can't stop you anymore. Why did you destroy our house?
I want to play hide and seek with you. So Mikey and JJ, try to find a safe place for yourselves because I'm going out hunting very soon and we'll be looking for you.
Friends, we're in really big trouble. Mikey and I have become really small. We don't have a home and Tomatoes will hunt us. This is a really tough situation.
Right now, the most important thing is to sort out all the problems and find a place to hide from Tomatoes. He really wants to destroy us and take over the village.
This is a really big problem for us. We need to come up with a plan to escape from Tomatoes and make it so he can't find us quickly. Looks like our plan now is to go to Banana Kid. He'll definitely be able to tell us what to do.
For some reason, I don't think he'll be able to help us effectively. There will definitely be some problems, and Tomatoes might even destroy his house. Have you thought about that?
Banana Kid is our best friend, and he definitely won't abandon us like this, even if his house is in danger of being destroyed too. I believe in him, and we must rely on him. Maybe he'll help us find a way out.
Banana Kid, come out as quickly as possible. You're our only salvation. Tomatoes destroyed our house, and we can't do anything about it. He shrunk us.
We need a safe place where we can hide from Tomatoes so he can't get us. Do you have a suitable place?
Banana Kid seems really worried about us, but we weren't hurt too badly. We just need a specific place to hide from Tomatoes. Literally anywhere will do.
We'll agree to anything, just so we don't have to run into Tomatoes again. We need to figure out how to get our height back and get revenge on him. That'll be the most important thing. Banana Kid led us to some strange trees. One regular tree, one diamond. Does he want us to hide here?
Oh, JJ, we can build a rich and poor base inside those trees. That way, we can really hide from Tomatoes quickly.
Now that we're tall, we can actually build houses inside. That's not such a problem. Tomatoes would never think to look inside. We need to take advantage of this.
Now that we have this opportunity, we can actually build bases inside the trees, and I'm not even against it. I think it's the best option.
Yes, I more than agree with you on this one. What kind of tree do you want to take, and which one will Mikey build? Do you have any ideas yet?
I think I'll take a regular tree and make a poor base. Nothing special about that. It'll be our secret hideout from Tomatoes.
Okay, then I'll take a diamond tree and make a rich base inside. Tomatoes definitely won't be able to find us and play with us. We have Banana Kid to thank for that. This really is a huge place, and I'm inside this tree. I'll really need to put a lot of things in place to make this my base. But in any case, the sooner we do it all, the better. I want to come up with something really cool here and implement it, of course. Tomatoes can't find out or notice this base of ours. Banana Kid has been a great help, and we don't want to let him down, so we'll give it our all. I can't believe Tomatoes did something like this. He destroyed our home, made us small, and wants to take over the village. We won't let him. As soon as we build ourselves some cool bases, we'll immediately go fight Tomatoes. When we figure out how to get big again, then we'll definitely throw him in jail. But right now, I need to focus on building and, of course, put all my effort into it because I want to make a really rich base inside the tree. We'll also have a little competition with Mikey, who can build the coolest base. Right now, my main task is to make a comfortable house so I can stay here. This will be my base from Tomatoes. It's all quite simple. In any case, he won't be able to find me that quickly, and neither will Mikey. We can buy ourselves some time to find a solution to all our problems. Now, we need to build a place where we'll sleep. It has to be incredibly comfortable and beautiful. Everything has to be expensive because I'm making a luxurious base. Of course, there will be a lot of things and everything that will help me feel comfortable in this base. I wonder what Mikey can build there and how he'll finish it. The way Tomatoes attacked us was truly very difficult because he launched a very unexpected attack and turned us into little creatures. But right now, that doesn't matter at all. We'll definitely be able to find a solution to this problem and then punish Tomatoes to the fullest extent. He won't be able to take over the village. As soon as he tries anything like that, we'll immediately respond and fight him back. The most important thing is, of course, finishing our base. There's a lot of work to do, but because I have a rich base, I can put literally anything I want. It will look really cool, and I hope there won't be any problems. Of course, the main thing is that Banana Kid doesn't get hurt. He could really suffer if Tomatoes finds our secret bases from him. But I believe he's ready to help us endure all this. And after that, we'll give him lots and lots of cookies, because Banana Kid is our dear friend. My little room is almost ready, but I should keep building. There's still so much to be done. I need to make a kitchen and a shower where I'll watch cartoons and eat cookies. It's too much work, so it definitely won't be quick. But I'll try my best to show Mikey's house off to a good start, because I'm really interested in what can be made from a poor base. What can be put there? Mikey is certainly an excellent builder, but this will be quite a challenge for him. In any case, he'll definitely succeed and see it through to the end. That's the most important thing. It seems to me that Mikey is really serious about escaping Tomatoes. The most important thing, of course, is to simply run from him and not give him the opportunity to do anything. I'm more than sure Tomatoes didn't expect us to fight, much less hide. He'll be surprised to find out we've hidden so well. We'll be able to stop him later and thwart all his plans. That's really necessary. That's why I want to see what he does and how we can take advantage of it. My room turned out really great and it makes me want to live here, so I need to keep improving my base and make the other rooms look even better. I hope no one can stop me, much less break into my base, especially since Mikey shouldn't see what I'm building here yet. I'll definitely start making the kitchen because it'll be the most important place on our base. I'll be spending all my time here and gathering with Mikey. That's why our task is to solve all this as quickly as possible and finish it. We'll really need a huge kitchen and a bunch of different tables. Of course, the bigger the kitchen, the more convenient everything will be, especially since we'll be making delicious food here, and of course, cookies. I hope this will all be over very quickly and there won't be any problems. The most important thing, of course, is to finish all the problems here and now. Our task is to stop Tomatoes and prevent him from taking over the village, but right now, that's simply impossible, and the villagers will need to hide. If things really get dire, we can use our tree houses as miniature Tomatoes bases and hide them here. Of course, we still have a lot of difficulties ahead of us, but we have to overcome them all and solve all the problems. That's the most important thing in my opinion. If we really want to, we can actually make suitable rooms for all the villagers. It might be difficult, but we simply have no other choice. I'm just sure we'll need to save a lot of people and give them new homes. I don't think it's a big problem for me. I'm always happy to help and save someone. Especially after something like this happened, I can't stand by. I need to help everyone in need. After all, Tomatoes is a real villain, and when we stop him, everyone will be happy. We can change a lot if he goes to prison. In any case, construction of our base is in full swing. Everything is turning out exactly the way I wanted. This really makes me even more happy. Once we finish all this, we have a lot of work ahead of us. But I want to call Mikey over for cookies and cartoons. We deserve it. My room, kitchen, and bathroom are ready. That means we're on the right track. Just a little bit of space left, and then my base will definitely be ready. After that, I'll have to look at what Mikey's built and evaluate it all, because I'm more than sure he'll do a good job too. Of course, friends, it's up to you to decide who wins this battle and who will have the better base inside the tree. But I hope you like mine. I can't lose so easily to Mikey, so I'll speed up to make a really interesting and cool place. He definitely won't expect this. I think the most important thing here is to build something incredibly cool. I think we need to add a lot more places to relax for everyone. For us, I think we need to make a living room where we can relax, watch cartoons, or somehow unwind with games. I want to build something else too. Because Tomatoes can go hunting, and then we won't have to leave our bases. That will be our only entertainment, and we'll be able to have a good time. The most important thing is to create a friendly atmosphere here, so that if the villagers suddenly need shelter, this will be a safe place for them. Of course, it will take a lot of time, but it will still be much better than outside, where Tomatoes will rule the village and do whatever he wants. I think so. In any case, we're doing really well, and I'm glad our base inside the tree doesn't look so awful and empty. It's just incredibly cool. I think with our efforts, everything has improved, and I'm really glad it's all happening this way. We really put a lot of time and effort into winning here. The most important thing is not to give up and not even give Tomatoes a chance to win. We'll just have to come up with further plans for how to fight him. The biggest problem is that there really might not be enough space, because I need so much more for the villagers if I'm going to invite them all here. That's why we need to conserve space as much as we can. Then everyone will have enough space, and we might even be able to survive here for a long time. When they're all saved, we'll truly be able to solve all our serious problems and bring this to a close. Then I'll be incredibly happy with our victory. Then we can return safely and not worry about anyone attacking us again. That's far more important than anything else. Friends, I hope you're truly interested in how we build our cool houses inside the tree. Our goal is to protect everyone and become true heroes and defeat Tomatoes. Phew! To tell you the truth, I'm almost done with my house inside the tree. Of course, it remains to be seen what Mikey will do. He'll definitely do something very interesting. I think the poor base inside the tree will look quite unusual, but he chose this base himself, and I will be very interested to see how he does everything. I can finally say that this is the perfect place for me to hide and live from Tomatoes, but this base will be the point where it all begins.
Okay, friends. Looks like I'll have to start building my poor base inside the tree now. This task isn't the easiest, to be honest. I'll use the cheapest things I can afford. I need to create a comfortable place to live. Of course, I chose all this myself, but it will be a great challenge for me. It won't have a fancy kitchen, but it will have a stove and a workbench. I don't need anything else. The most important thing is to create a place where I can comfortably hide from Tomatoes and, of course, come up with a plan to destroy him or imprison him. Everything else doesn't bother me so much because once JJ and I put him away, we'll just go back to the village and rebuild our house. Once we're done with all this construction, we'll just have to sit in this base and wait for Tomatoes to get tired of looking for us. We don't have much time left since we spent so long building our bases inside the tree. In any case, it's still much safer than being outside. Once Tomatoes calms down and stops looking for us, we'll strike back and stop him together with JJ. That's our goal. I only need the basics here, even though I think JJ is trying to make it a competition between us. But I certainly can't beat JJ's well-stocked base. Of course, all my furniture and things are made exclusively of wood. It's really the cheapest I can spend, and without any problems. Of course, we have to hurry because things are going to get bad very soon, and Tomatoes will be looking for us. I hope everything goes well with Banana Kid. We've already built a work area, my room, and of course, a kitchen. That'll be more than enough for now, and I don't want to waste resources. Of course, I'll still need a bathroom and toilet. That's the most basic thing, but I'll also need a TV and a sofa. Now that I've done all this, I need to work on the bathroom. It's a large and important part of my base. I need to make it the best. Of course, I can't compare to JJ's base. I completely understand that, but I'm not going to give up prematurely either. I want to see what comes out better. As for me, this whole plan was really good, but if we can actually survive and Tomatoes doesn't find us, that's really important, friends. If we can do something like that, it will be a huge victory for us. Then we'll definitely punish him and make him pay for our house. He'll even rebuild it himself as soon as we catch him. We just need to find a solution to our problem of being so small. I'm almost done with all of this too, and we can enjoy my base. It really is a nice place. But of course, how could a base get by without a sofa and a TV? Those are incredibly cool things, and in any case, we need to keep living here. In any case, construction of our base is in full swing. Everything is going exactly as I wanted. I hope it all ends very quickly and there won't be any problems. Of course, we still have many challenges ahead, but we must overcome them and solve all the problems. That's the most important thing in my opinion. JJ and I haven't given up and really want to fight to the very end. So our bases will stand and we'll definitely come up with something. Of course, I'd really like to go to JJ and see what his base looks like. Maybe steal some of his ideas and just install them. But I don't think he'll let me in. So I'll have to think for myself and do everything the way I want. In any case, JJ won't be able to tell me how to build my base. Overall, I like it. I wonder who will win between the two of us, me or him. I think I've made the best base possible with the materials I was given. I even want to build a pool here. I think it would be a great idea and we'll be able to have a lot of fun here. That's the most important thing. When all this is over, we'll really rejoice in our victory and eat cookies, watch cartoons, and dance. We have so many ideas and plans for the future. But for that future to happen, we just need to go outside, find a way to get big again, and defeat tomatoes. That might take a lot longer, but until then, we need to hide in our bases and not accidentally show ourselves to him, because then our plan might completely fail. All that's left is to put the last few things in place, and then my base will be completely ready. Yes, it really is weird, but there's nothing special about it. That's just my taste. So friends, we'll be saying goodbye. See you very soon. Bye, everyone.